Most people never succeed in their business. And the reason is not that they don't have money or they don't have time. The fact is, they do not have the courage to chase their dreams. When it comes to following your own path, something that belongs to you and something that comes from your soul's calling, that is scary, that is daunting. And there is a very interesting reason behind it. You see, when you follow someone successful, the path seems easier to follow because you are already looking at a manifestation of that path. But when it comes to following yours, you do not know what you can become. This fear doesn't come from all the actions that you need to take or the kind of efforts that you need to put. This fear comes from the uncertainty. But what if I tell you that if you will really follow someone successful, you will never do what they did? So there's this book called 0 to 1 from Peter Thiel. He is one of the early founders of PayPal.com. In the book, he writes about this concept of uniqueness. Next, Mark Zuckerberg is not going to create new Facebook, new social media network.
I'm an entrepreneur.
The next Bill Gates is not going to create personal computer.
It's Bill Gates.
All the successful people, they look all different. It feels like they have figured out something unique about them. So in this video, let's talk about how can you find your own uniqueness? How can you identify your soul's calling and create a venture out of it? Because I believe if you are in business, you are not just here to make money. It's a very cheap thing and it's kind of a waste of your life force. It's a waste of your potential. If you can identify what you truly care about and what comes from your soul, you can change your life in a way that you can never even imagine. You see, our mind always takes the path of least resistance. It's very easy to look at someone and then copying what they did. But what we forget is it is easier to be your own self than copying someone who is successful. And for doing it, you need three things: your passion, the market, and your point of view. So you see, your passion drives you to chase your dreams. Your passion is the reason why you wake up in the morning and you do the things that you want to do. But if you do not have the awareness to chase that passion, you will never be able to identify that. So the first step is finding out your passion in a constructive way. Maybe you love making videos. Maybe you love talking to other people. Maybe you are passionate about coding and NFTs and Bitcoin, or maybe spirituality, or whatever it is. The main question is what you are really passionate about. And second part of this game is identifying the market. Who else is passionate about the things that you are passionate about? I run this community of entrepreneurs, and one of the things that we talk about is building your audience. And the first part of building your audience is identifying the people who have the same passion as yours. But that does not make you unique, because anyone who has that passion and serving the similar market would look very similar to you. So this is not something that makes you unique and not what attracts your tribe towards you. There is another aspect of it, and that is your point of view, or in other words, your worldview. How do you see the world? You are your single version on this planet. Maybe there are other people who would have similar eyes as yours, or they have the similar voice as yours, and maybe they live in the same country as you live in. But you are unique because of the life that you have lived. You went through the experiences that no one else did. You have the footprints that are different from everyone else on this planet. And that is the reason you have created your own point of view, which might be influenced from other people, which might be coming from the books that you read or the movies that you watched, and the things that you analyzed when you were sitting alone with yourself. And that point of view makes you unique. When you merge three things together, your passion, your market, and your point of view, this is where you discover your niche. Your true niche is you. You are the niche. If you will try to follow anyone else who is successful, then you will just become a cheap carbon copy of that person. This is where we all think of starting. When I started, I was really passionate about blogging, but I was not really finding that confidence in that niche. And what I did was I followed someone who was teaching how to make money online. And I followed him, and I literally created the similar courses that he created, and I tried to sell them. And I felt not really good. I knew that I have my own journey. I had my own experience of figuring out things that I could share with other people. But when it came to selling, when it came to serving, I realized that I am not really confident with my own journey, and that is the reason I'm just trying to copy that my mentor was doing. When you follow your own journey and you do things that you are passionate about, and you keep sharing your point of view with other people, which attracts your market, this is where you start creating the magic. If you are an internet entrepreneur and you have something that you are passionate about, this is the right way to start with. I will put the link of the training I mentioned below this video. Check that out. And if you have any questions, if you have any thoughts around this idea, then I would love to know in the comment box. If you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon, so every time when I put a new video, then you can get notified. I'll see you in the next one.